Welcome to this week's edition of Africa Investment News. We continue with our theme, Building Back from the Pandemic, this time focusing on investments in agriculture. My name is Christine Scheepers. Africa is a net importer of food, yet Africa is more than 60% of the world's remaining arable land. The COVID-19 pandemic has demonstrated that Africa needs to invest in the African food supply chain to feed her people and to create jobs for the millions of young people that enter the job market every year. Here are the stories we are following. The European Commission proposes a new strategy for Africa. In March 2020, the European Commission proposed a new strategy for Africa, emphasizing the EU's will to strengthen links between the two continents. When presenting the strategy, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen called for and I quote, a new comprehensive strategy with Africa to boost economic relations, create jobs in both continents, and deepen our partnership across the board, end quote. Africa's agriculture sector is set for exponential growth with a projected value of $1 trillion in a decade, research reveals. Africa's agricultural sector is set for exponential growth in the coming decade. This according to research commissioned by Microsoft and compiled by the Africa Practice reveals. With a projected value of $1 trillion by 2030, the continent is poised to become the global center of agri-tech solutions and has also seen rapid growth in e-agriculture solutions. Between 2016 and 2019, the agri-tech sector grew by 44% year on year, and the continent has registered the highest number of agri-tech services in the developing world, reaching over 33 million smallholder farms to date. Large number of agribusinesses closed down during lockdown. 9.1% of agribusinesses were reportedly closed during the partial lockdowns in 2020. Roughly 20.9% of them were as a direct result of the lockdown, and furthermore, an estimated 11.6% of the agribusinesses remain closed even after lifting the lockdown. Mozambique's Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Celso Correia, said, and I quote, Mozambique will need 10,000 new small and medium enterprises to make a difference in the agricultural sector in the next 10 years, end quote. The minister told the Business Forum of the Southern African Development Community, SADC, while criticizing the region's commercial banks with the words, and I quote, the financial system which should sustain our economy remains estranged from the agricultural sector, end quote. In other news, Ghana is set to establish cocoa production plant in Rwanda. Ghana is collaborating to establish a chocolate production plant in Rwanda to boost trade and investment between the two countries. As part of the partnership, Ghana will supply processed organic cocoa in the form of cocoa nibs or cocoa liqueur as shall be determined. Rwanda will also establish a formulation plant in Ghana for the production of organic pyrethrum-based pesticides for crop protection, veterinary use, and public health. This will help cut on transportation costs and bring affordable organic products closer to the Ghanaian farmers. And finally, the World Bank says that COVID-19 has pushed more Ugandans into agriculture. Job losses and closure of small businesses due to COVID-19 related challenges has forced a number of Ugandans into agriculture, according to the World Bank country manager, Mr. Tony Thompson. However, he noted that this has created a lot of pressure on natural resources as people scramble for available land to manage and survive the COVID-19 crisis. Let's work together to build back better after the pandemic. And until next week, goodbye.